Crinkly, crinkle, blah, blah, blah. Let's not do that. Whoa.
Mommy, I might have the video.
Yes, you want to be in the video?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys! Today I'm going to show you a quilting technique called free motion quilting. If you've ever seen a quilt that has like wavy and squiggly lines holding everything together instead of straight ones, chances are that was free motion quilting, and it's really not that hard. So stick with me, I'll give you a quick tutorial on how to do it yourself. So to begin, there's just a few supplies you need to do free motion quilting. The first being a machine that can handle free motion quilting. Mine's middle of the road, nothing fancy, but it came with a free motion quilting foot. It's really easy to install, it's one screw, and it's on your machine, you're ready to go. Second thing you need is your quilt. I'm using this pink fabric here as an example, but you're gonna have a quilt back, a quilt top, and some batting in between. The only thing you need to remember when doing free motion quilting is that you gotta stick those 3 layers together temporarily while you're quilting. Otherwise they're gonna shift around when you're shoving this around under your machine, and you don't want that to happen, then you're gonna have bumps and stuff. So you can use pins, mine is pinned. You can use a batting that has like a temporary glue in it. When you iron, it will stick everything together until you wash it, and then that glue washes out. That works great. I've used that before on my quilts. So just some way to stick this together temporarily while you're quilting. The next thing you're gonna need, and you're gonna laugh, rubber gloves. I know, sounds weird, but they actually make gloves for quilting, and it gives your hands some grip when you're moving this fabric around. You wanna be able to move it around slowly and smoothly. And you can't do that really if it's all bunched up in your hands. So I know they make gloves for quilting. I use my regular old kitchen gloves and they work great. Just a tip, it'll help you out. So to get started, the first thing we need to do on our machine is to put the feed dogs down. The feed dogs are these little metal grippy things underneath where the needle goes that pull your fabric from front to back as you're straight line sewing. But in free motion quilting, we don't want the machine to do any of the pulling. You're gonna be doing that with your handy rubber gloves. So there should be a little switch on your machine to put the feed dogs down. Right now they're in the up position. I'm just gonna switch this to down. So these little metal things go below the surface of the top of my sewing machine. So put on your rubber gloves and let's get started. To begin, we're gonna start at one corner, and our goal is to make it to the opposite corner. But instead of going in straight lines to make it to the opposite corner, we're gonna go wavy and squiggly. Some people prefer not to cross back over where they've already sewn. It doesn't really matter, it's really just preference. So to get started, you just start like you would any other sewing project. Sew a little bit, backstitch a little to reinforce the edge. So this is what we ended up with. Does yours look like this? It's not gonna be perfect the first time you do it, but that's why you practice. So I hope you've learned a little something with my video and you're inspired to try it. If you wanna come see a couple quilts that I've completed using this method, visit my blog, whiletheysnooze.com. Thanks for watching.